Hello, welcome to this stream. I'm doing FIFA 14 curated Liverpool. How it works is every year my team transfers over to the next FIFA. Obviously this is only season 1 and is my still not okay? I think I'm live. I'll say I tried to go live a second ago and it usually does die every now and again, but I've never had a way it glitches back to back. Yes, like Daniel, I'm Asian. Alright, let's just quickly look at some of the other stupid thing like where was I a second ago? Oh, edit teams. You still on my screen, Kevin. What is that badge? We've just been looking through really strange badges teams actually add. That's literally just the sponsor. I actually like Leal's badge more, this one, but that might be nostalgia. I do like Leal's the current badge, but I do find that nostalgia. Yes, yeah, this. Oh. I personally like that. I think the new one's probably better. It's probably me being blind, but still. What's that? That looks racist. You're right, it does. There's some proper Mickey Mouse teams, isn't there? Wait, what? Lens? I forgot Lens were only in the second division. I remember this team. I used to have that used to be my club badge on FIFA 17. Alright, let's see Bundesliga. Unless, like, you really, unless the... Yeah. Unless there was like a really like, there's not even a Bundesliga free on this game. Unless there was like, you got really done over or something like that. What's that? It's an elephant. What's that badge? It's just an elephant and a football. I do miss old style of badges, but some of them do make you think, yeah, maybe it's best that some teams modern. There's no way Parma willingly use that as a badge. What's that? That's shocking. Like I said, I do miss old badges, but there is some old badges which make okay, half these aren't licensed then, are they? But there is some old badges which just made you think, wow, how did you manage it to be that bad? I like that badge. It's a very old style badge, but I do like it. Mexican League, another league FIFA just removed. That's terrible. That's actually terrible, that one. There's not There's nothing even amused about that. Can you look at that happening? Terrible, that. I know I'm completely disrespecting some clubs here, but that was terrible. You deserve it. None of these teams have very different badges, to be honest. I mean, PSV's looks different, but it's because of the 100-year celebration. Half the Portuguese league's unlicensed. I feel like I'm good. I don't know how to reply. Oh yeah, that sounds fun. Oh my, I've just realised. I've only just realised that Rangers wouldn't even be in the Scottish League at this stage. the Saudi League at its greatest. Why is this badge off-centered? There's an actual team with an off-centered badge. That's disgusting. Let's look at... I forgot that Deportivo Alaves were actually a team. Is this a male only team? Because the badge is literally just the male sign. Oh, I'm sure the MLS has some really bad badges here. I remembered correctly. Columbus Crew is literally just... Columbus Crew lit... The Columbus Crew badge is literally 3 men who are minors on a badge. I wish I was joking. Yes, I mean kids, Daniel, not people who are actually like people who mine. No, I actually just mean minors. I'm convinced that these leagues are smaller than they actually are, because these teams just seem, it seems like they're missing off the league. What if it's Daniel though? Yeah, let's change subject. Who? Uh-oh. That's terrible, that. Nah, that's bad, that. That's actually the worst badge I've ever seen. I mean, what is that? It's not even, some of them have been amusingly bad, some of them have been irritating bad, that's just bad. Right, let's start this career mode. Oh, I still start 11 with Chesney. Yeah, you probably should ask him. Oh yeah, Liverpool wouldn't be in the Champions League, we're not even in the Europa League. I don't think he's going to currently be playing. Well, no, he's not that young, Cameron, but... Then we get to set up a manager, and Unfortunately, you just have to kind of make a prediction on managers in this game. Like, how many manager before?
Welcome to EA Sports FIFA 14, where we've introduced a brand new way of playing your career as a manager, thanks to the global transfer network. Now you can manage a staff of scouts and send them to different countries around the world to search for talent. Specify the type of player you're looking for by giving a range of criteria to your scouting network based on your team's needs.
I've had a feeling I'm being given a tutorial how to scout players because it was a new feature.
Once you receive preliminary reports from your scouts, you can browse the players found for you. The initial information just gives you a hint on the player's strengths. So if you are interested in finding more about a player, you will need to ask your staff to scout him further, which will reveal more detailed and accurate information about the player's traits and attributes. Now you're ready to start your career as a manager. Remember that managing your scouting network and finding new talent will be crucial, and I wish you every success.
Do you wish me success, or are you just saying it to sound nice? Oh yeah, thanks, Cole. It's already signed for 3.6 mil when I'm pretty sure it was a free agent. I'm gonna overwrite whatever that was. Right. Let's look at the squad. You got a 25 Mignolet, a 28 Glenn Johnson, 32 Colatore, 28 Daniel Agger, Gerard for some reason not happy and I've just joined, so that's nice to know. I could just keep Diego Aspas the entire time. When I go to the next game, he's going to go up ratings. If I have players who go up rating automatically, that's cool, and if they don't, they just, yeah. I'm going to keep Henderson. I might keep Sacco, even though he never done that much. Scale hasn't got that much long left. You can go. Or you can go, ain't you? I'm going to keep on to Sebastian Coates because I know he goes to like 84 in this prime. Let's... Oh my gosh, my scouts are 3 and 2 stars. I'm actually got the best scouts in football by the looks of things. Put me off then, I forgot that you could actually play in the Russian League on this game. It's been that long since the Russian League's been in a game. Never a foul. Oh, I forgot how bad search for players was in this game. Look how bad this is. Oh, this is scary. This. Here's the goalkeeper about. Yeah. How much is the higher? Was Jack Butland good in this game? I don't think he'd be that good in this game. I'm looking for a good goal. I think David De Gea might be a good signing. Because now he plays for United, but I didn't say I have to be realistic in this. Where's the La Liga? There we go. Courtois might be alright under Sasan. Like Kepa's in this game, he's 18 years old. Oh, Navas might be an alright call. I know he's not going to be good for this game, or as good, but next game he should go up quite a bit. And Navas is a player never usually used to... Oh, Courtois is already 84 overall, there's no way in signing him. I think so. Right, let's see the young centre backs here. Rafael Varane. That's a decent player, could scout actually. A big problem though is the pure fact that I'm honestly not going to know who the big wonder kids were in this game. So someone who I know goes to do good might not actually have good potential to begin with, and they won't actually do well for me across the as well for the beginning of them. We'll just randomly then get an upgrade one FIFA. Oh, okay, no, I'm not getting PK. Even Ake, I think it's well too early, and I think I could get someone with a lot better potential. He's rare. He's like one of the youngest centre backs in the league on this. The thing is, David Luiz, I don't think would be very good. How good Jan Vertonghen? Yeah, he's a bit high to get. Vincent Company, he's really high rated. He should not be that high rated at this stage. I'm gonna get Phil Jagielka, which is a 4 mil. Put him in the bag. I could get a 31-year-old Vidic for 11 mil because that's worth it. Let them know we're coming. Higher, tiptoe higher, take me out of... I forgot Christian Benteke because he was a smart signing by us in real life. The thing is, how short term, how do I want to be short term or long term, if you know what I mean? Like, do I want to, it's sort of like, do I want to sign players for future games, or do I want to have, like, a good team now, if you know what I mean? Well, Lacazette might be an alright signing, actually. Because the thing is, if I sign good players now, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be high rated for me in the future. Yeah, as well, if I... Oh, wait, how old? Son's really young on this game. Yeah, like, if I try to sign someone, like, if I see Xavi's really cheap, it would be alright, you'd think it'd be alright, but then he might retire literally, like, 2 games down the line. Oh, Aubameyang was what I was thinking of, but he's only just... I'm going to shortlist Lewandowski because his contract runs out this season. The only thing is I already have Suarez and I'm not going to sell him. Yeah, that is Werner. 17 years old. I might scout him because it might just be funny to have him on like my reserves for a few FIFAs, and then he just randomly becomes really high rated, and then goes back down again unless I do stuff with him. He went really high rated at some stage, you know that. Yeah, it might generally be, and I'm doing it so every season we update the ratings, unless obviously their rating goes above what they went to on this, just to keep it fun. So if I have Werner sitting there, he could not start for me for the next 7 seasons, and then randomly he just becomes like my best play. He becomes 87 overall and doesn't fall behind. Oh, who do I want to sign? I'm gonna simulate a few days and just gonna simulate so quick on this. Forgot. Right, who is running to contract? Michael Keane. I could get Connor Cody from Sheffield United. Wait, the highest contract running out? Or is that just because I've been scouting him? Yeah, you can leave. I don't have a clue who you are, Brad Jones, but you're not staying on my team. Oh, is rated team a winner? 160,000. He'd be. How much would actually Lewandowski be? 25 mil even with his contract running out. That's mad that I don't even have 20 mil. I'm gonna offer 1 million for Harry Kane, see how it goes. If I sign Harry Kane for 1 mil, I'm benefiting long term at least. Someone was called Moussa Diaby then for Arsenal, and it confused my brain so much. Let's see what Spurs actually have. Because I'm curious. Townsend. Wait, it's Townsend. Oh, wait, I've just realised something. I've just remembered one who might be really good to sign. I've just remembered that, no, Danny Rose isn't going to be good ever. I can get Gilfried Sigurdsson. It's just going to be a very abrupt end. I've just realised, I'm sure, I'm not sure how expensive it's going to be, but I'm sure Lucas Moura has an insane potential on this game. How much would the Ibra be? Expensive. That's how much he'd be. I was thinking Ibra, although he's old, he's going to be the same. He's going to be high rated for quite a while, but with the Leverkusen now, we have Leno. Uh, th that's the only thing with some players I'd actually want to use, and would benefit long term at this stage because Liverpool are obviously a lot worse. My budget starts really low because I start with 18 million, Daniel. Yeah, there could be a push if I push hard enough, I could get it, but that's a shout. That is a shout. Actually, I could put him in a swap deal. It's just I'd feel dirty doing so, but it doesn't mean I wouldn't feel happy doing so. For literally like the probably until I stop doing this, because I know I'm eventually gonna just stop doing it. David Alaba's a smart signing. If I do get him, he's gonna be a really high level rated left back for a while. The only thing is, I could probably get Robertson for this like really cheap soon anyway. 83, he's really low rated, to be honest. That's the only problem with him. 94. I just put my entire starting 11 in. United is a joke. Yeah. How badly? Nah. You can't make us. You can't give us the hope that you fixed the game properly and to do that. The baller might be a good signing at this stage. The baller's not going to be that old. I mean, the baller's not going to be too high rated, but next game he gets a really big upgrade, I'm pretty sure. Oh my, Buffon. I know that he's going to be really old, but for the next few games he's going to be really, really high rated. Oh no, he's on 130k a week. That's completely killed that idea. I was thinking then if I get Buffon, sure he's going to also get old, but like the next few FIFAs he only goes up ratings. It's not even on this FIFA. Eventually he's going to play for me. Next FIFA he might be on my team. Alright, where's this team? Because I know is a Palmero. I'm sure the baller and that are on this team. Alright, I think we are a few. And when I say a few, I mean a lot of FIFA's late with that one. Alright, I'm going to sign the baller. He's what I'm going to get because he'll be solid down the line. We've got him down off it. Oh, wait. What? Yeah, I could sign a 50. I mean, I can sign Vidic. I mean, it's not a smart signing, especially for how much he is, but. What? I'm going to check what FIFA Daniel Agger retires because 82 overall is quite high. He actually goes down the next FIFA. I'm just curious. Well, no, next FIFA he plays for Danish League. I might sell Agger because that I know that he's gonna I know that he's well now I can use the 7 million to fund the Messi swap deal. Alright, we're signing Harry Kane for 1 mil, Daniel. This is beneficial, I'm telling you. Yeah, That's it. Do you mean you don't believe Daniel Agg worth that much? I mean, yeah, I don't think Daniel Agg is worth that much, to be honest, but... Right, you haven't actually given me any ratings here for Lacazette, have you? You haven't done a good job of your report. You haven't told me how high rated he is. How... Do you want to keep it a bit interesting? You don't want to know what you're getting, you need to guess. David Alba's going to be good the entire time, so... I said, I know I eventually get Robertson, but I don't think that's still not for a good while. Well, yeah, no. So how it works is at the end of when I go to the next FIFA transfer stats, unless the players they've went dramatically better, and yeah, okay, that's fine. And I'm pretty sure David Alba goes to 87 on FIFA 17, which if I keep 87 Alba. I've just signed Harry Kane. I think I know what I'm doing long term. Yeah, that's why I'm signing David Alaba as well. Okay, I'm gonna sign Vidic. I'm gonna sign who retires this season. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it interesting. Like, I think I've got that actually makes it interesting. I think I might do that. Yeah. Or like I'm not allowed like a certain amount of players in one position. I do a generator, sell a random player, get Kane after signing him. Right, what's my bench looking? That's the worst bench. I'm not allowed to sign contracts. I just have to pray that the person to sign next FIFA doesn't automatically run out of contracts. Right, I'm not keeping Victor Moses on my bench. I know where his career goes, so I'm putting Harry Kane on the bench over Moses, even if, again, Kane's 67 overall. If I give him game time, I reckon I can get into 71 this FIFA. But that's a push. Sterling will definitely go up this game, I reckon. Sterling's safe to play. I wouldn't feel stupid playing Sterling. No, remember, if I don't sell them, I keep them. That's why I said I'm gonna keep it. That's why I said I'm gonna keep interest at least though where I have to sell them. Yeah, no, I'm gonna wait for him to get to like 87 and then sell them so I get the money. I can send them back on that journey once I sell them as well. Yeah. I think. Bye. That was abrupt. Danny Ward, you're a club legend in some way, which none of us have figured out yet. Players sold. Transfer offer. I'm going to reject all future offers. Suarez is staying. Got this team the entire career mode. David Alva's going to be the best player in the team at this over Sarnham, so. Alright, I'm going to keep Jose Enrique because I think he goes up next FIFA anyway, but I know Alba goes up, but it's just safe to have two good left backs. Alright, you can go. I don't recognise him, and okay, Stoke. Where have Stoke even pulled the money from? Who've they sold? Stoke do not have the funds for Daniel Sturridge at this stage. What a player! Yes, 20 years old, mate. You're not. I mean, Mignolet's not the best anyway, but still. Do I have access to the retro kits? No, they don't even show it. Oh no, no! Oh no! I forgot what my away kit was. I forgot what season it was. Alright, we'll keep it on semi-pro for now because oh gosh, I forgot what season this actually was, like kit-wise. Okay, there we go, there's the options button.
Welcome
not
to
the
EA
options button,
Sports live
please.
coverage of this friendly. Today it's Liverpool against SC Bastia. So
I
without
think the
further
stand
ado,
looks
we're
so
off to
much
Anfield.
smaller.
Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hello everybody, Martin
I
Tyler
miss having
is
the
my
licenses
name,
to
Alan Smith is
Barclays.
his name alongside me, and we're hoping to bring you some fine action from this game today. How will Liverpool do today?
A long way to go, but this is a team that could achieve some success this season. For me, I think they could finish in the Champions Cup place.
I've never actually.
Going on a positive note and,
I don't remember still playing for Liverpool because I wasn't
again.
really thinking about Liverpool at that age. But
The referee is Federico Ramos Navarro. Dangerous moment. What a chance. Well hit and well saved.
I'm going to let Gerrard retire at Liverpool. I'm not going to sell Gerrard.
Well, they've lost the ball.
Hello, Galaxy. He'll win the league. Yeah, he'll live a legend.
Promising build-up.
I do just follow this league as well.
To Johnson. Liverpool aren't even the most successful club in their own city in terms of league placings in the last couple of years.
Cheeky little thing. No way he's just sat that. Already with the anti-Liverpool stuff for Martin Tyler.
His team put him on the transfer list this week, but he is actually in goal for the club today.
Well, I'm sure the manager would have had a little chat with him just to make sure that mentally he's okay, and it seems that he is.
Who's the check on the world?
They could be in trouble when the ball gets to here.
I get it, it's a yard dog there.
And it's out now for a goal kick.
Oh gosh. I had that goal kick's win.
Lucas. Daniel Sturridge.
Taking me a bit to get back in the jelly things around me.
Giving the ball away now.
When I get to 50 and that's when I'm going to be probably cruising past everyone again. But
Coutinho. Steven Gerrard. His debut for the club in terms of the first team game today in a friendly, and they're trying to make a real show.
He'll be keen to get off to a good start. Everybody's looking at him, his teammates particularly, to see what he can offer.
Sturridge.
oh, it's a good goal.
Brilliant header.
They have the celebration at least. I'm going to keep Sturridge for a bit. I'm not sure when I'm going to have to sell Sturridge because obviously his update will stay, but eventually he's just going to be capped. So Walk on. Walk on.
He went in well. Coutinho.
That's a very bad ball, Sterling. You're still at Liverpool.
That's really well done. Good defending.
We haven't all hated you yet. I don't think we're going to get all the goals with Suarez. I just don't think it'll be possible because obviously I'm not as used to the engine and he's on left wing, so...
He's not his official debut today.
He's in
a goal! Oh, fantastic goal!
There we go, there's a Suarez goal. Which, as I mentioned, that was going to be hard for me to score with Suarez, so he's going to play his down.
Chance for it. He's got space. Made the save, but the ball's still there.
Yeah, I think FIFA 17 will be the final one where they do have access to Gerrard.
Made the challenge well. And there goes the whistle for half-time. And the scoreline is 2-0. Fair reflection of the score.
I forgot that we have like...
Kick-off here.
They had it in lounge halfway through them at half-time forever. Suarez has got that biting spit and fighting spirit here.
Movement to get to it.
I forgot this is their like prime, like rogue Suarez at this stage, you know.
Players limbering up for the away team. And he shoots. That's more like the goalkeeper we know than the one we've seen for the majority of this game.
I don't even know who Orlando Cabrera is, so it's not a goalkeeper we know. I'd say it's not the goalkeeper we grew up with.
Coutinho. Could be a chance here for Liverpool. Got to be.
Oh, that's terrible.
So much of a boost from scoring that goal, and it's giving him an extra yard of pace.
Yeah, and I think we all thought he was going to score.
Right, let's make some subs real quick. Let's bring on Kane. We'll chuck on Kane. Aspas can go on for Sterling, and we'll put on Sacco for Torre.
Again there, but he really is looking dangerous.
It's going to be a substitution here for the home side.
Julian has done absolutely nothing for me at this stage.
Well won by Gerrard.
That was a foul.
Sturridge. Here's a chance. Oh, he's kept it out.
I'm just not as used to you either. I mean, so making chances a lot harder.
Trying to get possession back. Sturridge.
I think passing feels better on this one, to be honest, but the old ones, I mean the new ones, like, the overall pace feels very, very quick. But obviously it's a lot more realistic in that case.
What a good way to score.
There you go. Gerrard just using every like Raheem Sterling, well, fake Sterling, just soft floating.
Pretty much now that the victory is assured.
Come on, Harry Kane.
For them should be home and hosed. What a wonderful goal. When he gets
brilliant opening, and he goes for
goal. It's a great goal.
And he scores.
That's a brilliant goal by Coutinho. Maybe Kane was the player we were missing. I like how the stadium isn't full of time because it's obviously the away fans are just to be more realistic in terms of against some French sides.
The fans knew that, didn't they, when they came here?
They did, and they've seen their team perform to the maximum, really, and show that the golfing class has really paid out on that pitch today.
Gerrard with the ball. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Wabi Kazri. He's being challenged now. Kane.
Oh, Kane, come on.
Julian
I'm surprised they have Kane on commentary at this stage.
Options available on the bench for the away side today.
I might take Adam Johnson just so I have one season window.
Aspas.
Might be somewhat amusing for someone. Oh, I think he's his favourite scoreline. Not bad. I look at the scoreline, seeing 4-1, such a unappealing one for team for some reason.
Well, that's what substitutes are for, to be used. And we've got one coming on now. Well, here comes a substitution for the away team. This is the chance.
Come on, Kane.
They're not just sitting back now, they're trying to widen the gap.
Okay.
The approach with Krasic coming on.
We haven't got he's certainly not grown into striking at this stage, Kane, but no, it's the attempt that counts.
Aspas.
Come on, Aspas.
Shots on here. Oh, the goalkeeper saved it.
Well, in those one-on-one situations, he's
Splendid goal here.
That was a good goal, though. Is that a hat-trick for Swallows? The crowd is absolutely wild.
5-0. Julian Sablé. It's all over. There is the final whistle.
Commentators are feeling about the
The other team have been put out of their misery here because they were very much off the pace today in a one-sided contest.
It's totally humiliating, wasn't it? I'm sure they're willing for the ref to blow the
I
final
had the
whistle.
twice not having that 10. I mean, at least
So it's
a bit
finished
more
with
realistic.
the score 5-0. I'll leave you with the
Still
full match
decent
highlights,
reenact.
and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.
I like how the restart match button's actually locked, so you physically can't. Right, let's go. Done deal, there we go. Sure, David Alaba. That's me first and probably only big signing this game. You can go down a bit, don't know, this fella. Yeah, okay, and then we can chuck you at left back. I think there's no actual way to train players as well at this stage, I'm pretty sure. Is that world news? Surely there's. Why is that not on the news that we just signed Alaba? We need to focus now. This is the table. Obviously, if teams survived this season, who would have got relegated to stay in this league for the next season, then obviously, so on. So realistically, if a team gets relegated to what's not in real life, who stay around for a bit, they'll immediately get promoted to the next season. Or with Hull, if they survive this season, they're most likely going to get relegated next season, but then they get promoted again, so it'll be like a weird little loop. But I don't know if these have a stadium licensed one. I forgot how weird some of these. I forgot how weird some of these mini games actually were. I remember them that way. That's just the first one which reminded me of how
Welcome to
weird they
EA
actually got.
Sports live coverage of this friendly. Today it's Celta Vigo against Liverpool. The floodlights beaming down from the night sky. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me.
Like, they would just be so much better. I don't know what makes me think that. I remember, like, when you used to play matches on PlayStation, it used to be like a first-person cam practically, like third-person instead of TV.
Knocks that away with his fist. David Alaba, his debut for the club in terms of the first-team game today in a friendly, and trying to make a real show.
He'll be keen to get off to a good start, and everybody's looking at him. His
One
team.
Oh, it has to be. What a chance! A decent
Oh,
effort. Just off target.
Yeah, unlucky because he got some power behind the ball, just not the direction.
Peter's Casper Schmeichel on around this.
On to Gerrard. Alex Lopez.
Let's keep things calm,
Eyeballing
midfield.
each other, those two.
There we go. I'll tell you that's supposed to be it's late, but I was about to go tell me Alex
Could be
was
dangerous.
supposed to be there.
It's a very good skill. He's made it. And now can he score?
No, you can't. Come on. Come on.
Coutinho. Slipped his man.
Coutinho.
Chance! Oh! Clean in
Oh,
the goalkeeper.
so close.
Just couldn't get it on target.
Well, he's on his own there, and he's done all the spade work himself. Just couldn't produce the finish.
Yellow.
It's back. It's their ball again. A good intercepting play. Liverpool take over possession again. Anio.
Remember training drills on FIFA used to be guaranteed to get a D every time, and it used to frustrate
Looked very
me
good
very
indeed,
much.
but the move has broken down. Chance for him. He committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position.
That's one thing I don't miss about old training drills used to be so good to get one, like, players you want to go up, but then if there's a player, like, it wasn't good for getting the entire team better,
Options from his teammates.
but it seems like you could easily focus on a player that's gotten good, that's a
This is the
good
chance. Oh, they've still got
Oh,
an
come on.
opportunity here after the goalkeeper parried it.
You just can't seem to score. Good tap by Alaba.
Well, they're in a good position here. Sturridge. He's ripped it off the
Sturridge.
of the attacker.
Well, wonderful.
Alaba's 50
old-fashioned
days out of
goalkeeping in many
position,
ways.
but
Brilliant.
it doesn't matter.
Can you ever go back to Liverpool without remembering 1989? Dangerous moment. Oh! Could have scored, has missed.
It's like shooting a gun with no bullets.
Can I take you back again? I'm sure you won't mind going back again to 1989 and the way you contributed with one of those 2 goals with Arsenal winning the league in extraordinary circumstances. Can you set foot in Anfield without ever somebody tapping you on? Oh, we've got a free kick here. Referee points
What is
for
with
it.
the anti-Liverpool comments, you know? Oh, there you go, booked for one.
Pushed away by the goalkeeper.
What's the keeper
Opportunity
doing?
here.
Who's that?
That's gone behind for a corner. That corner hasn't led to anything. Disappointing. Luis Suarez.
Oh, Suarez, come on.
Michael
It
Corandelli.
feels like the arrangement of your players is so much more random on pitch. Like, there's no structure.
A timely challenge.
What? Oh,
Coutinho.
I generally thought the would disappear down to the foul.
Great opportunity. In with a chance.
You can't
Searching
score.
there, the defender. He has cleared. Steven Gerrard wins it well. On the attack
Come on.
here.
No. Wait,
Here's the shot.
that's the wrong goal.
Collect that.
What's our XG here? We've absolutely battered them.
Steven Gerrard.
Oh, Gerrard. Wait, no, it's fine.
Good judgment. So it's half-time and we're still waiting for that first
We've
goal.
battered them.
Two sides going at it hammer and tongs, and the match is still there to be won in the second half.
Yeah, maybe it's going to take a little bit of inspiration.
Why are Palace
One of
playing?
the two sets of strikers we'll see in the next 45.
Why are Palace
So we've
playing
reached half-time and the game is
Barcelona
scoreless.
in
Let's take a look
pre-season?
at the highlights from that first half, and then
Is
we'll
the
be
XG
straight back
in
to your
this?
commentary
No.
team for the rest of the game.
We've absolutely. I'm really curious, like, how we haven't scored. Like how the
Just
fourth
checking
match
everything
just
is in
like
order,
has really
and
depressed
he
players.
flows for the second half to start.
They have so much more character from menus in
And the
this
opponents
game
come in
compared to
strongly.
the new ones.
Lucas, that's great
Like
defending there,
even just like
stopping
the
that
scout
attack.
players, but it's got like tons of like footballers on it and that. And like,
Coutinho.
you know, it has like
Onto the
world
attack
news
now.
flashed on it.
Gonna cross it. Sturridge. Keepers kept it at 0-0.
This is actually some sort of joke, no?
Here's Gerrard.
That's off. This is actually some sort of
Offside.
joke, or only like how we score.
Gerrard with the ball. Sturridge.
What?
By the Liverpool
It,
man.
this ref gives anything as a foul. There's no book. There shouldn't be a book on which he hasn't booked. It shouldn't be a foul.
Be a throw to the other team. It's gone out of him.
The other team got
Getting the
themselves
game
beat,
going
no
with a quick throw.
competition, and maybe
It's going to be a substitution here for the home side. There's the ball in. Tony, good try. Off the
I'd say if
post.
they score that one shot, I'm gonna foul.
Well, it could be that decisions like this will decide the game. We're going to see a tactical substitution here, I'm sure, to try and turn this draw into a win.
What are you doing?
Steven Gerrard. The interceptor has got the ball here.
Come on, Gerrard. Okay, that's
Referee
not
straight to
a
the spot.
about time we get something in our favour.
That was an easy decision for the ref.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
He's got the ball. Oh, they score penalties on this game, I just realised. What's the score?
He looked confident placing the ball, but he's placed it way off target.
Yeah, maybe
What?
a little bit casual as he came up to that. It was a short runner, bit of a howler.
Well, the target must have looked small, and he was trying to widen it. He was
Said
wide
it
at the
green
mark.
timed it. What happened? What happened? The green timed it. That's so good. I did not. I know I was like FIFA17 and that works on pens. I didn't have a clue how that works. We're gonna sub on Harry Kane. We're gonna chuck on Henderson for Gerrard after that one.
Well, he's getting some stick from the crowd, and why not? Because he's missed that
What do we
handsomely.
need to do to score?
Two players ready to come on, and they'll bring them on together now.
I'm not sure about the what sort of, but I'm not sure when you put the fire emoji and it only just came up. But the fire emoji perfectly came up as I took the penalty and scarred it, so I feel really stupid. Right, let's.
Well, we're going to have a change now, and the manager trying something
Right.
different in the hopes of getting his team in
No,
front.
you're not doing
Jordan
that.
Henderson.
Okay, we're good.
Coutinho. Henderson.
What was that?
It's not his official debut today, because it's not a competitive match, but a chance to have a look at him at his new club.
Yeah, when you're joining new teammates, it always takes a little bit of time just to get on the same wavelength.
Right, that was just not even funny.
Artaneche. Foul against
What?
Liverpool. will be a goal kick.
I haven't played the start of the United.
Good control here. Quite congested midfield, but good passing from this team. Coutinho.
Oh, that was a lovely ball.
David Alaba.
Here's the option.
Here's a chance! Dangerous moment. Just a touch. Enough to take it over the line. Well, they're
That
going
was
for
a
the win,
shot.
aren't they, in this match
I
that's
thought it
been
was
so
deflection.
tight with this change.
We're overcomplicating it itself to be ego, we can't be that bad.
In strongly, and Johnson, good defending. Coutinho. Almost lost his footing. Keeps going. Straight in sharply, read it well, got in there quickly. And in goes the cross. It's a good crossing position, but the keeper takes it easily.
5 minutes extra time.
David Alaba.
It seems we're playing new
Looking to
FIFA.
win it back at this critical point. Able to make a good interception.
So we can't do it.
Matty Fernandez.
Where's Daniel? Where's Alaba?
Canio. Coutinho. They've got the ball now just where they want it at this crucial stage.
We're through?
Finished
Stupid
level here
ref, we're
at the
through.
final whistle.
What a terrible match that was. Like getting punched in the face though. No, let's not click that. We know what he's rated on now. Do you know what you're rated? No. Do you know what you're rated? No. I don't even need security though anyway. That is a bad kit that. I say that whilst I'm currently Liverpool in the 2014 season, but right, that was my bad. There we go. I like how it's now giving me the tutorial. I understand now for future
Welcome
reference.
to
I
EA
am now a
Sports
master of
live coverage of this
penalties.
friendly. Today it's Liverpool against Getafe. Your commentary team,
Alright, that's
Martin
a red.
Tyler and Alan Smith.
The referee has shown the yellow card, so now
It's early on, but it's
players
red
got
in my
to
opinion.
battle on with that hanging over his head.
Yeah, I'll make that his first foul, so he's a little unlucky there, I think.
Hi there, everybody. We have a football match for you today that is officially a friendly. Surely he's going to score here. Oh!
I love how the commentators
Stephen
just
Gerrard
go,
will take the corner.
wow.
Aga, and they scored!
How we scored in the 4th minute of this match, couldn't score the last match, it was Danny Aga out 4 players to score.
Well, that's the first goal of the game. It's 1-0. And Michel.
I am deceived.
Luis Suarez. What a talented player he is.
We
Luis Suarez.
are the champions.
Gonna cross it. Sturridge. And they scored again.
Corners are quite overpowered, and well, crosses are quite overpowered in this. I think I figured it out now.
Well, that
I think I
has
found
made
out how I'm
it
going
2-0.
to win every match, just crossing.
Michel. Well, he's not his his official debut today, because it's not a competitive match, but a chance to have a look at him at his new club. Here he is with a chance, got to be.
Oh, it's brilliant goal.
Well, now it's 2-1. Could be a goal. And the shot's on. Plenty of power in the shot. Plenty of strength from the goalkeeper. Well, they're a goal up. Now they've got a corner
One
here.
Aga.
Miku. Sturridge. Great opportunity.
No, it's not off. I need
That's a
the
big call by
replay on
the
that. That's
assistant.
not
The
off.
flag has gone up. He would have been in for goal.
Yeah, it was a wonderful opportunity.
Okay,
but,
he's off.
Looking back on it afterwards.
No,
they
but
can have
his
no
foot was
complaints.
playing him on, so.
Lafita. This is certainly going to be within their range now that the free kick has been given.
What? This ref
They're
gives
setting
free
up something
kicks for
special here.
everything.
Quickly taken. That's a shot.
You do
well
anything
off
with
the
a free kick.
Alexis. Going to have a look at him in his new colours today, Alan. That's one of the excitements of this pre-season game.
Yeah, he might be a little bit tentative, a little bit nervous. It's only natural, but I think he will do well at this football
He's not
club.
doing well. It's 2-1. He's a sense back.
It's a
Okay,
poor
that's
throw.
just a really
Well
poor
intercepted.
throw.
Lafita. It's looking good, this move. David Alaba.
It's a brilliant goal by Alaba. Why is Lucas Leiva ran away from him?
Pedro Leon.
I'll tell
Diego
you, Lucas
Castro.
Leiva's not been the best player to play with.
Pedro Leon.
There's 2 balls on the pitch, right? Wait, that's cool. I've never noticed to ever do that in a new game.
Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it.
That's such a cool detail.
Possession in the midfield area. Miku. Luis Suarez.
It feels like because people are regularly going to be
He's
low
into the
rated on
challenge.
this, people on average are going to be low rated for this game. It feels like, you know, it feels like
Challenges
80
for the
rated
ball.
players are doing so much better than you would feel on a new game.
Fabulous clearance. Well, it is.
Because Alaba's
Liverpool's
81
match at
overall and
this
it feels
point,
like he's
but there's
winning
a
every
lot more of
tackle.
it still to go, and they'll be wondering whether they're good enough to see this through. Plenty of time left, all of the second half, of course. If the opposition back off, they could be in trouble when the ball gets to here. Lafita. Lucas. Pedro Leon. Steven Gerrard. Gerrard with the ball.
I don't know why Gerrard's so low rated.
He's got space.
Oh,
He's cleaned
strong
up here,
ball.
hasn't he, with that clearance? Here's the opportunity.
One
Here's the
Sturridge.
chance. Well, there is a great chance to add to their lead.
Well, you just wonder whether they're taking it easy.
No.
You wonder
No, he's
whether
well
they'll live
off,
to
yeah.
do that mistake. Could the opposition come back at them
You
now?
need a replay at the end of that.
Well, the referee is
The
going
ref
for
just blowing
half-time
it
here
on the attack,
with
man.
2-1 the score. Half-time, and nothing really decided as yet, Alan.
No, and I think it might just be the one goal.
The referee blows. He started the second half here at Anfield. He's in the
One
clear.
Sturridge.
Oh, and he scored.
There he goes, buried it. Why is he not celebrating? He's never played such a tackle.
Well, it certainly looks as though his first goal has given him... the confidence to snatch another. Daniel Sturridge.
I smile.
Close range shot. Could it be? It's Liverpool who scored.
He's now completely ripped over his halfway.
3 is a wonderful achievement in terms of goals in a football match, and he has done that here.
And he can take that match ball home and effectively, beautifully taken efforts.
And the goals are tumbling out of this match. 4-1. Miku. Possession regained.
I remember they used to do like that thing where they compare two players, and an old Fifa used to compare like a centre mid to a set striker on shots on target.
Well, the winger tried to do something a bit too clever, I think, and the interception was made.
First time for the stage announcement.
That's another goal.
Right, let's make some subs. We've won. You can come on to cam. Henderson's a notoriously attacking player now. We'll obviously then just rotate. So Gerrard's there. We will chuck on Aspas. And then we'll chuck on Saho for I will just chuck him on for Aga.
Going to be a very big win here.
There's no point risking injury on the end. There's no point keeping players on.
3 players coming on. This is moving towards a big win. 5-1.
I miss free sub windows already. Free subs. I'm not sure what other people think of it, but it's so much better.
In strongly. It's a chance. He takes the shot. Even if he scored, they might not get back.
That's got to be the worst miss I've seen the I ever did. Wow. Did you have to sweat here on FIFA 14 and missed?
When something like that happens, Martin, you begin to think it's just not going to be your day.
Some players limbering up to the away team. This is the chance. And he goes for goal. And he scored and widens the gap between these two teams.
You can score against Getafe, not totally a goal against you. Too much, there's too much good.
Return pass.
Like, these are too nice of each other. You're left and you're gonna come back to them, so.
Lucas.
I kind of get why you can just skip animations for throw-ins now, but yeah, that was really... There's so many details when you see throw-ins on this game.
Come out, take a touch, pick it up when he wants. Luis Suarez. Daniel Sturridge. Cafe.
Oh, I pressed pass so many times.
Toure.
I guess it's realistic though.
Aspas. If he wants support, he's certainly got it in this attack. Excellent positioning, and the interception is made. Well, they read Steven Gerrard's mind there and saw the direction of the pass. That's a very crisp challenge there. Lucas.
I can't believe how low Gerrard is in this game. I mean, he's obviously past his prime at this stage.
Miku.
83 overall,
timely challenge.
Yeah, he's barely
Diego
usable.
Castro. Aspas.
I said I'd keep him at the club so he can retire here, but I just don't know how I can endure him starting at this stage.
Got the ball back. Still time for the opposition to spoil Liverpool's day, but they haven't looked like doing it because Liverpool haven't let them look like doing it. It's one back.
Let's try. I'm curious what the skill moves buttons are in this game.
Steven Gerrard.
Gerrard.
Chance for it. And here's the shot. They've still got an opportunity.
Come on.
Here. A goal.
Yes, this is that lever. I don't know who it is. I think it's lever.
One of the most one-sided games that I've ever seen.
Right, I think I'm starting to get the grasp of this game. I think soon I'm going to go back at difficulty.
Steven Gerrard. Lago. We're a minute away now from the end. Anderson.
We're on the attack. I mean, we could help that dramatically the 7-1.
No doubt.
That's one sad thing. We need money desperately. It's not like we can get the it's not like we get the pre-season money. I think soon. I think. Oh no, he's offered for Lewandowski. Not too bothered. Right, update from Spain. Yeah, I don't have a clue who I can actually sign. I mean, I might as well just start to re-sign a few contracts. Let's see who's running out of contract, because if I let the contract run out, then I'll lose them for next season. Man. Oh, he's on a lot of wages, I get to be honest. You know what? I'm going to keep him for a bit longer, potentially. Aga's got very, very high wages. I forgot how this works. Why is it giving me Alex Moreno as a recommended signing? Yeah, it's really sad thing. There's some of these really good players I wanted already. Like, obviously, there's literally just no Liverpool classic kits. Okay, it's a really terrible kit, that Stoke. I forgot what I was going to say. Wow, that kit was bad. Wow, that was a very, very bad kit. Oh, that's it. I saw Aguero down. I'm like, I really want to sign players like Aguero, but the thing is, you just physically can't afford to in these games and like at this stage, because obviously, unless you're Barca, that you're not gonna have the money.
Oh, it has to be. Hayden Pennyfeather is the man. He's in here.
Come on, Sturridge.
Could it be? Made the save, but the ball's still there. So it's the big day for the manager.
Alright.
Competitive match with his new team.
Yeah,
right.
he's bound to be nervous, isn't he? Because you want to get off to a good start.
I think this might be
Defenders
the
come
last.
in well here.
Oh, one of my last
Timed his
matches for stream.
approach and got the ball.
This is one of my mates. I can do this. Right.
Lucas.
Nothing there.
That's a real tussle for the ball there.
That just completely threw me off. The entire team got to be organised.
Such a hard worker for the team. Not just getting forward, but chasing back as well.
Yeah, it's a little unusual marching in that he doesn't switch off when his team loses the ball. He comes back and helps out his midfielders and defenders.
Right, Glenn. Right, thanks.
With Stoke
So
City,
you can't
big
sit
change.
there with the ball.
Not quite as epic as Manchester United's maybe managerially, but Tony Pulis departing after doing so much to get the club not just up to the Premier League, but make them strong and stable in the Premier League.
Yeah, the owners just thought they'd come to the end of their time together. He'd done a fantastic job, and perhaps, I'm putting words in their mouth, perhaps they wanted to have a more attractive style of football and go in a different direction. We'll see if it works.
It's where you want to try and get control in midfield, and they've got the ball.
Yeah, I'm really curious if I should start comparing Alex Ferguson leaving United for Tony Pulis leaving Stoke.
Lucas.
I forgot. Totally Cruz managed West Brom, didn't he? I'm only on I'm on professional, I think, so like that. I'm only on a low difficulty because I'm not as used to the old games, but as I said, what I'm gonna change after this match to go up at 8. But I'm not gonna pretend that I'm on a high rate, and I've literally just chucked on this. So I usually play on world class in the new games because I'm used to the controls, but this one I'm not too used to them yet. Because I started FIFA 13, but I was like a 5-year-old, something like that, and then the one I had after that was 17, so I wouldn't have been used to the engine. Okay, that was a terrible
judgment
pass.
there to make that interception and clear the ball away.
So we're not seeing very high pressing AI, but we're not seeing very skillful me.
The header there has gone straight to his teammate. They've kept the move going well.
For what?
And he will be adjudged offside here. Close, but got to get the movement timed a little bit better. And now, Huth.
Oh, come on. My favourite one's 17, but it might be nostalgia. I used to love 17. I literally just used to sit there for hours as a kid playing it. And then FIFA 18, I'd say, is close. Because I have it in high regard because the World Cup game mode, and I'd literally sit there with my mates for hours and we just do tons of World Cup simulators to see who'd win the next World Cup, like on. Oh, it's so close.
You can understand his eagerness to try.
Yeah,
and get
17
it
was just
line,
such like.
Offside.
As I said, it was my first proper FIFA, so it could be nostalgia, but like 17 was so good. The journey and that as well was just so fun. I don't have a clue how Ultimate Team works.
Building up nicely now. Could be a goal.
So it was literally just like play like a Liverpool team mode. I think I had Donnarumma in goal because my uncle told me that Donnarumma was going to be a good player.
Here he is with a chance. Oh! Still in play here.
What do you mean? It should upload. Yeah, 30-minute long video should still upload.
Great chance. Here's a shot.
Oh, you could just cut stuff out. I'm gonna have to be very, very quick. 1 sec. Alright, sorry, 1 sec. Yeah, thanks for saying enjoy. Have a good day. I'm back. Alright, let's get into this match. Oh. It's not a very good match to join to watch if a win, is it? Why is Daniel Lager always on the end of every corner? Oh gosh. Brilliant, Alaba. No, not brilliant, but it's alright, you've halted it. It's not the thought of winning the ball, Alaba, it's about
the interception there was key,
slowing
really,
the idea down.
Defend at the moment. Straight in sharply, ready. And there is the half-time whistle.
No, you can't end it there. Well, he's through. He's got 1 centre back.
Got no reward for it.
No, all eyes on the strike.
At Anfield, the second half is now underway.
It's weird as well taking centres like that again. I think you can still do that, but just no one does.
Lucas. In a goal. Fabulous clearance.
Yeah, I also get why teams would prefer to go with the newer system if it is allowed to still do that, but...
Good forward play.
Oh, he's well off.
He's got to time his run a little better than that, trying to get in behind the defender.
I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones.
Coutinho.
Don't make my systems go.
Beautifully done, the back heel. Well, here comes a substitution for the away team.
What? They had the ball, it doesn't matter.
Two players warmed up.
We never touched it. It's fine.
That's a big call by the assistant. The flag has gone up.
It's not a big call, it's a stupid
it was a
call.
wonderful opportunity, but looking back on it afterwards, they can have no complaints.
Stupid. It might be Shelby. It looks like small, though.
Come
on.
Liverpool, just look at those stats.
Yeah, it's gonna lack.
Oh, what an opportunity! Got to be.
Yes.
It's a fantastic goal.
This celebration doesn't get involved, by the way. I love this celebration.
So after the goal, we've opened the score.
Where is Sturridge playing on? Still playing Turkey, or is he relatively relevancy all the time? No, he's retired. He went to Turkey and retired, I forgot. He's literally on match day analysis most sometimes.
And he's dispossessed. Luis Suarez.
I think in this universe we're going to have Sturridge break the record or join the record instead of Suarez. Oh, could behave, ref.
They've decided to make a change.
I need to stop comparing this same referee to Voldemort, but the thing is, I keep getting the exact same ref. Why is Joe Allen 77 overall? I don't remember him being that good. Well, I didn't think he'd be that good at this stage. Then Sterling can come off for Aspas. I'm sure Aspas has went down a bit. I don't know how he's managed that because we've played 3 games.
Now making a double change, and they've lost possession. Excellent positioning, and the interception is made. Aspas.
Oh gosh, I've completely messed that up, haven't I?
Attacking now. Colo Touré with the tackle and the challenge.
Colo. I don't know why I'm not starting Saka. I guess we need to keep it somewhat realistic with the Saka thing.
Mark Wilson. Possession given away once more.
Oh, I find myself two defenses sitting most. Yeah.
And look at him again. He's got the clearance away. So let's have a look at the possession stats on the screen now. There they are.
Yeah, very close. I think we could probably tell that without even looking at the figures. Not much to split these two sides.
Gets his foot in there. Mark Wilson. He is the Governor General of this team. Passed it. Gets it back. Passes it again. Wants it back. It's an advantage for Stoke City, signals the referee.
Liverpool.
Coutinho. Mark Wilson. In quickly. With the referee. Well, in the referee's mind,
behave, ref. Stop going. Shut up. This ref's getting on my nerves. He just calls everything a foul. anything to this fella's a foul. You'll chuck on Martin Skirtle, he hasn't had game time yet, so you can go on for Torre. Okay, never mind. Martin Skirtle, you're not coming on. I wanted to put you on, you can see the thought was there, so you don't whinge to me in a season's time that I never started you on Stoke match. And that you always wanted to play against Stoke. Don't know if he's in that defence, but you're strongly and got the ball. Come on, Aspas. Kane's not really doing that much. Come on. Yes, I thought I completely scarred that then. Alright, we beat Stoke. That shouldn't have been a challenge, but we have beat Stoke. Shaw Cross looks devastated in so freak. Wilson. Look, the crowd seems so much better in this game. Obviously, it's not the same without lay and that, because obviously doing a bit of thing. But I can't remember if on FIFA you can have like a lay and lay down play. It's sad. Like, imagine how sick it would be on FIFA that if you start winning as Liverpool, they say lay. That's a brilliant challenge, is that? I forgot that Begovic was Stoke's keeper at some stage.
Stephen Nzonzi.
Stephen Nzonzi will play the Stoke player.
Joe Allen.
Some top of a ball time that match.
Great way to start the season. First match over, 3 points.
Everything clicks into place. Doesn't always happen after so much rehearsal, but it's been a really good day for them here.
So it's full time with a final.
We got the moral victory that
I'll
match and the physical.
I'll go with 8.7. I've been Jeff Stelling.
Argo was clearly the best player on that pitch. Peter, I was just playing, it did absolutely nothing. I was proud just playing, I don't think he had a single touch.
Well, that's all from us here. Let's join Mike West for the classified results.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Liverpool 2, Stoke City 0.
Right, we have minimal money now, so it's kind of like you could... Wait, can I see my shortlist? How much would the Haya be? He's going to be expensive, isn't he? Don't know, whatever, chuck in. I'm going to chuck in. David Moyes, I've got a deal for you. You can have... I can't put Mignolet in, I just feel last. You can have Martin Skirtle plus 6 mil, 6.2 in fact. That's a good deal if you ask me. Find it hard to say the things I want to say the most. Did I not? Sure, I did not shortlist, no, yeah. Where's Manuel Neuer? Find it hard to say the things you want to say the most. Might just be easier going. Yeah, it's gonna be easier just going. I thought that's at Steve McManaman then. I was about to say, how old is he? I remember walking through this. Remember. I don't wanna do it just to do it for you. Hello, hello. Let me tell you what it's like to be a 0-0. What's up, guys? Alright, we're good. We're playing Aston Villa. We're gonna credit me. League notification. Who's this? Why is it so relevant that he stays put? But it looks like he plays for Villa in that kit, but like... Listen, I don't know what we've done, but we've made Begovic want to pack up, so... Oh no. No, we've had to use it. We've had to use the kit. No! No, we've had to use the stupid Space Invaders kit.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Premier League. Today it's Aston Villa against Liverpool.
Why is Villa Park not licensed?
So without further ado,
Nah,
we
Forest
take you to
Park,
Aston
the
Villa.
famous
Here's your
stadium.
commentary team,
At least
Martin
I
Tyler
think
and Alan Smith.
Paul Lambert, if he's our referee again, wait one sec. Who's the referee? Can you see the referee?
Barclays Premier League action for you. I'm Martin Tyler, and with...
Shut up! Who is this ref? This better not be that stupid bold fraud who keeps calling everything against me still. He needs to be investigated by FIFA.
You don't like to say that so early in the season.
FIA, FIFA, get all of them on him.
Finishing any higher than that. Up against a team that's really talented outfit, plenty of flair, and I think they can finish.
He's in here.
Alright, good start. That's exactly what we need against the Villas. This hasn't been a good start for Archie if he's still here, because he's just watched me score within 5 minutes against Villa and beat Stoke 2-0. Alright, we need to get some movements.
Onto the attack now. Oh, that's the end of the attack. Very abruptly.
I can be a champion. No way he's playing advantage from something in that. What was there to play advantage from?
Good challenge.
Come on. Raheem loves Sterling.
This is the chance.
Oh!
The target was there. Maybe he was looking at the target and not the ball because he didn't hit it really right in the middle.
Yeah, that was an element of that. Just didn't keep his head down, his eye on the ball, and it's cost him.
Luis Suarez. What a powerhouse this fella is, non-stop. Here's the opportunity. Could it be? There's still a chance after the save. Here's a shot. He might be needed again, the goalkeeper. Knocked it away. Great piece of defending.
I just remember that game, you can't actually tell when you're about to be sacked in this, so I could get sacked midway through the season whilst being top of the league.
Yeah, and consistency is what any manager's after, so a second win on the trot will be perfect for him.
Sturridge.
Come on, Sturridge. Come on.
Opportunity here. Oh, a good strike, and it's matched by the save.
That's a tap of it. Oh!
Steven Gerrard, the interceptor, has got the ball here. Gary Gardner.
I find it hard to see the things I want to see the most.
Kozak.
Sturridge.
Surely he's going to score here. Luis Suarez.
Oh,
some work to do. Because they've lost their last 2 games. They've got home advantage, and they need to win today.
Yeah, they do put a pressure on them in front of their own fans, but I fancy them to do it.
They've lost already 2 games, the second game of the season. Now, unless we've been invited to a match day, I'm really curious what's happened.
Steven Gerrard.
Charlie, what?
Benteke.
That's it, Benteke now. When did we get Benteke again?
Kozak. Lucas. He's in the clear. Oh! Well, there, a goal up.
I'm not good at one-on-ones in this game. Alright, where's Aga? Come on, Aga. What's Aga again doing in this game?
Well, it is Liverpool's match at this point, but there's a lot more of it still to go. And they'll be wondering whether they're good enough to see this through. Plenty of time left, all of the second half, of course.
Oh,
a chance here. Got to be. He's took away the chance, Alan.
Yeah, and I think he's still acclimatising, you know, to his new surroundings. But if he can tuck away chances like that, he's going to settle very quickly.
Well, they've been making so many chances, and this one's been taken.
Very random goal scorer.
So many
what do you mean he's injured?
Players that can pick out a pass, and it's just too much for the opposition. Well, having scored, I don't know if the manager will take him on, but because clearly he is carrying a knockout there.
Kozak.
So Alva just scores an absolute beauty and gets injured.
The referee has chosen to add on 2 extra minutes.
I'm tired of he's injured for like a very extended period because I've just signed him.
Coutinho.
I've literally spent half my budget practically on him.
And there goes the whistle for half-time. Scoreline is 2-0.
Is it just like
injury really the main talking point in this first half? And in these conditions, maybe we perhaps should have expected something like this. It's sad, really.
Yeah, but I think on the other side of things, you've got to adjust your game when the conditions are like this, and maybe not be quite so cavalier in your challenges.
So we reach half-time. 2-0 the score, with Liverpool leading. Let's take a look at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be straight back to your commentary team for the rest of the game. I
can't even tell.
It's Liverpool's game to win, really.
Yeah,
now they've got the lead at half-time. Off they go for the second half. El Ahmadi. Luis Suarez into the face of the opposition.
Come on. That's pass back, you can't pick it up. Stupid Guzan. Do you know what Guzan is? What is a Guzan? Why is Guzan?
Mark Albright. Trying to get possession back. A back heel that's caught.
Oh gosh, that's terrible.
Bonnet has to clear it.
That's a terrible.
In at goal. Here's the chance. They've still got an opportunity here after the goalkeeper parried it.
Right, Lucas, let's get going.
The cross coming in. Trying to find Suarez. That goal seems to...
But if that goes in, crosses are insane on this game, but never went in. Alright, I'm gonna sub off Alaba just to be safe, and let's bring on Joel and Coutinho. Right, why is our formation completely
giving him an extra yard of pace, an extra injection of confidence?
Yeah, his movement, the defenders just can't handle it at the moment.
Substitutions to come from both camps. Jose Enrique.
That was terrible.
Players are warming up
going back
for the
to the
home
bench
team. We'll see who comes on. On to Gerrard. It's rare in a match of this quality that one man can stand out so much, but this is the fella doing it.
He's got real authority down there in the way that he's manipulating that ball and starting moves.
It's very good skill. He's made the defender look a bit awkward there. Close could it be? Really well hit.
Maybe fall back to the key, guys. Where's Aga? Come on, Aga.
They hope will make the difference. Trying to get them back into the match. They're bringing on another striker.
Yeah, they've just got to make sure they get good service from the flanks to him to make it.
That's interesting that the AI actually trying to adapt if that is what they're doing, or it's just being stupid.
Daniel
saying that they're bringing on a striker for him, to get a goal.
Played safe for his team.
He's just overhead kicked it out. Right, what's happened to me formation? That's not what I wanted. What's going on? I'm going to bring on Kane for now.
Danger.
Don't know what's happened to my formation there, but
players limbering up for the away
I've done
team.
something
Substitution
wrong
in the
and
offing.
now that's happened. Someone off Alaba broke our team.
Zogbia. Andreas Weimann. Good control here.
We've got Gerrard at left mid at the moment. I really don't have a clue what's just happened.
Luis Suarez. Lucas.
Oh, Lucas Leiva, you know you can't shoot.
And he goes on goal. Oh, it's a battle of will and skill here, and it's won by the goalkeeper.
Well, you'd fancy the striker in that situation, but
Sturridge. That's the keeper's athleticism.
You'd fancy the striker was Lucas Leiva. He's not a striker.
By the manager here. And I wonder whether he can nick his first goal for his new club.
Sometimes it's easier coming off the bench. You know, the opposition are tiring a touch, a bit more space. Let's see.
Gets his foot in there. I like the look about Liverpool today.
Colo, Torres.
Got to be. And they've got him to score here. And the scoreline is
I was being too
2-1.
safe. Nice Harry Kane on the 13. That's not good.
Zogbia. The home team about to make a change. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Mago. That's a good challenge. Lucas. Fabian Delph. Kane.
Long Kane.
Opportunity.
Oh, and he's done it. Kane's got his first Liverpool goal.
Important for any player, and that should enable him to kick
Suarez has got very excited over that.
That's the perfect break from their point of view, and very skillfully finished. When he had time to think about it, he kept his nerve.
When you have got time, Martin, it can be more difficult, but he kept his composure too.
Miller could be in here. Chance for it. Oh!
That's how long can you play the match?
He will say that the ball should have come quicker. He's offside.
Alright, let me just check. We'll check the table when that be the end of this video, guys. It's been a fun one. Very strange to adapt to the old system, though, to be honest. It's been a bit of a struggle adapting. So, well, we... I have to say, it's not got a better image. Such a bad image. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.